Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube and welcome to this video and tutorial. This is the makeup look I came up with today. I used all the products that you guys picked on my Instagram. I listed loads of products and you all chose kind of which ones you'd prefer to see. So I've used them all, as you can probably tell. So if you want to see the products in use and see how I use them, then keep watching. And I must admit, this skin is gorgeous. So I love this combination, so well done guys. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this look and how I use the products, then keep watching.
Look, under the bed, this got caught on the blanket and it's a magician.
Cool, what story, bro? So to prime my skin, I'm going straight in with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Everyone loves this. If you haven't used this before, you need to. I use it, well today I'm using it as a primer, so I'm using it under my foundation, but I do sometimes use it on its own. As you can see, it's just beautiful. It's just really glowy and lovely. I'm in the shade 4.5 medium, which on camera looks really dark, but in real life it doesn't look this dark. Okay, and then I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation in the colour Stromboli. And then I'll just dot it around my face. Ray's off sick with me at the minute, so if you can hear her in the background, that's her pretending to be ill. No, I'm joking, she's really ill, bless her. She's had shingles. My baby. But she's on the mend. And then with the same brush, I just go in and dab this product into my skin. The longer you spend on kind of dabbing your products in and blending them all together, the more flawless they will look. My makeup takes me ages, and it's not even because I'm slow, it is purely because I will sit and do this for ages. So long. I then go in with my beauty blender, because I find this just takes off any excess product as well and just blends it in really seamlessly. This colour looks really weird on camera, and I promise you it doesn't look like that in real life. I don't think what's helping is my eczema's all flared up around my eyes at the minute, so I feel like my eyes look really red. My skin is currently looking yellow. But I've just been in Mexico. I'm quite brown. Why is this doing this? Just pretend it's the right shade, okay? And then I'm going in with the Hourglass concealer. I use shade Fawn. This concealer is so beautiful. The only thing is, it smells a little bit chemically. But, so I'm just going to conceal under the eyes, in all my usual places. Around my nostrils, because I go really red there. Chin. Try and deal with my friend. I'm then using this IT Cosmetics brush. I love this brush. It's a dual end, double side. You've got this brush to apply the product and then a really nice fluffy buffer brush. So then I just go in and buff that in. See what I mean by like a little bit of this goes a long way. Look at how much that's covered. It's amazing. So then once it's kind of mostly buffed in, I then go in with my beauty blender again just to really buff in all the edges and make it really seamless. I'll see you in 10 minutes. I haven't done a YouTube video since lockdown. It feels really weird. I don't think I remember really how to do it or how to edit or anything, so fuck knows what this is going to turn out like. Okay, my like I said, I have got eczema kind of flaring up around my eyes at the minute. I think it's a stress thing. Completely blame Raya and my clients. Jokes. So ignore the fact that my skin is quite dry and kind of sore at the minute around my eyes. How beautiful is that concealer? In fact, I'm loving all of this. Okay, next up, you then wanted me to use the Fenty cream bronzer for contouring, and also the cream blush. So I'll show you how I use them. So if you go under your cheekbone here, where your natural kind of shadow underneath your cheek line is, it will just help enhance. I need that at the minute because, like I said, being in Mexico, all inclusive. High chins. I then kind of go around my temples and hairline slightly. I then, with a brush like this is, I don't know where this brush is from. I've had it fucking years. Crown. This is a Crown brush. I remember when I first started playing up with makeup and stuff, I ordered loads of brushes from Crown because they're really good money, value for money, but they're really, really good. And I've had this for years and I love it. So I just dunk it in the product a bit, and this is what I use. I need my mirror for this. Just to add a slight contour to my nose. And then I do like to flick it up into the brow because it kind of makes it look more natural. And then again, I always like my eyes to kind of look like I've had a facelift. So with whatever's left on the product, I just kind of do this. And under the lip. And then guess what? Go back in with your blender. Blend, 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 people. And after all this time, I'm so into you. Cream blush by Fenty. This is in the shade Daiquiri. Oh, and by the way, the bronzer is shade Teddy. This is Daiquiri. I only ordered this because of the name, I'm not going to lie, but it's bloody lovely. And then I use a stipple brush. Stipple. This is Zoeva. Just above the shadow, I'm going to gently start dabbing this. Apples of my cheeks. And then whatever's left on my brush, I like to go into that contour because I feel like it just warms up your face and brings everything together when you use the same kind of colours. And then I do like to swipe over my nose just to make me look like I'm fresh off that sunbed. Okay. So then I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. What am I going to put it on my face with? So I'm just using a brush. So you only kind of want a powder to set any creams and also where you get oily. So I tend to do the centre of my face because I like the kind of glow on my edge. But if I don't set the centre, A, it won't last, and B, I will look like a grease ball in about an hour's time. So I also powder to kind of sharpen lines as well. So under here, I will just sharpen that contour shape. That is not covering, but you're just going to have to pretend it's not there. I'm now going to do eyes, and you all chose a neutral. I mean, this isn't really neutral. There's a lot of colours and stuff, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I fancy a cut crease. Bear with. I don't think I'll put deodorant on today. Fresh. Okay, so I've decided. Yeah, come in. Do you want to come say hello? No. This is my poorly shingles kid.
Hello.
Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling the cut crease. I'm not sure how my eczema is going to feel about that, but let's do it. So I'm going to stencil the shape first, I think. I think I'm going to do like a high cut crease stitch. So all I'm going to do is use an angled brush. This is one of 𝒊𝓈𝓒𝓈𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒𝓒 go for this one. This is whiskey. I wish. So I'm just going to map out the shape. When you do cut creases, I advise you go above your actual crease, else you're going to crease. This is the shape I'm going for. So with that same colour, I'm just gonna, obviously now I've got the kind of shape I want, I'm just going to obviously blend this shape slightly thicker. Okay, so although you all voted me to choose this eyeshadow doesn't have a black, so I need something else. Always go back to this palette. I just can't help myself. It's the Cash Beauty Secret Treasures. Look at that black. Okay, so I'm using the same brush. I'm just going to darken and define that with a black, starting at the edge. Okay, so once the colour's on there, it's a process, trust the process. I'm going in with a kind of soft blending brush. This is Zoeva, they're 224. I also love MAC 224, that's funny. I'm going to go back in with this one, the whiskey shade I used, and just start buffing that out really, not moving the brush too much because I want to keep it in this kind of shape, but it will just really soften the edges. Blend, 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 girls. See how already that looks so much softer and prettier. Wipe any excess off that brush, and I'm now going in with this slightly lighter and warmer colour, which is called Ghost Town. And then I'm just going slightly higher to add a bit of dimension to the colours and just buff in a little bit of warmth. Okay, time to cut the crease. Like I said, it's a bit of a process. Don't judge it now, but I'm going in with 𝒊𝓈𝓈𝑒𝒹 number 2 base. So I do load up my brush quite a lot with product because I find it helps the tip go a lot flatter. And again, I roughly kind of sketch out. Can you see that? Yeah, I roughly kind of sketch out the shape I want by dabbing. And then I think I'm going to wing it. Yeah, wing it. Still in my bleeding life. And then I'm just going to sharpen this up and be a little bit more precise. I'm happy with that. Okay, and then this is a crown brush as well, just a flat brush. I'm going to set that now with this peachy shade here. No, I'm not. I'm going to set it with this one, which is called Nudie. Cute. Okay, and then a little tip of what I do just to make it sharper is I'll go back in with the darkest colour on this angle brush and just really sharpen it back up again. See how that, I feel like that just really sharpens it back up again in case you lose any of that sharpness with the eyeshadow that you put on over the top. Stunning. Cute. Right, so at the minute I'm just using this Maybelline Sky High mascara. To be honest, I never use really expensive mascaras because 9 times out of 10 I wear false eyelashes, and also I actually find the cheap ones pretty good. So okay, and then lashes, you guys picked the Eyelure Royal Heiress. I can't use my brain today, they're so nice there, these ones. So I'm going to pop them on this eye, show you, and then I'll do the other eye, and then I'll show you that, and then I'll be back. Okay, thank you. I'm going to do a white eyeliner. And then using the same colours, so firstly I'm going to go in with the dark brown and just begin to smudge that on mainly my kind of outer corner and really close to the lash line. And then I'm going to get the slightly bigger, fluffier brush and the warmer, lighter shade and just start to buff that out so it's a bit softer. Bottom eyelashes. Okay, let's do this brow as well because I just can't look at the look with this grey brow that's going on. So Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. This stuff is amazing. I literally work a bit on the spoolie, kind of rub any excess off into the lid. Actually, I don't even need the mirror. I mean, Jesus. I use the end just to push them down, make sure they are stuck. And then you all voted for me to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills pen. I've got the shade, I think this is Ebony, yeah. So I'm just going to thicken up my brows by adding a few kind of hair strokes. Can you see that? Okay, that's my brows did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do my other eye and then I'll come back to finish with highlighter and lippy. Okay, so that is both eyes finished. Okay, so I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eye, down my nose slightly and on my top lip. And I'm going to use, I don't know how to use this gold or silver. I don't normally do silver, so I think I'm going to do silver just for a bit of a change. Do you know what? I might put that all over. In fact, I'm going to take my finger and dab some of this in the centre. And then I'm going to swipe some of that shimmer down the centre of my nose. On the tip and on the centre of my top lip. Okay, I can't find my sharpener and I can't be bothered to find it, so we're going in with the blunt MAC cork. I overline because, you know, why not? But the trick to overlining is to stay on your natural lip line on the edge and just overline the centre. This looks crazy, but again, trust the process. And then with my finger, I just blend in that line. And then you lot chose MAC Peachstock. I'll keep this more central. Again, trust the process. This looks crazy, I know. But then I'll just blend this together with my finger. And then you guys also wanted me to use the Charlotte Tilbury gloss. This is their collagen, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like their collagen plumping gloss or something. It's bloody expensive, this lip gloss, but oh my god, I use it all the time when I'm not wearing makeup. You put it on your lips once, it stays all day. Anyway, it's just amazing. But this is in Peachy Plump. My lips are really sore as well. I think I get kind of eczema on my lips as well as my eyes when it flares up, so excuse the slight dry scabby lipping situation I got going, but I think a bit of collagen lip gloss won't sort out. And then last is highlight. You guys chose the Fenty Matchstick in Pearl, and this is more like a balm. I don't even know if the camera will really pick that up properly, but do you see it's more like a balm rather than like an actual highlighter. So because I have used powder, I wouldn't then go on just straight away, so because I find it will move my makeup underneath because I have set it. So I'm literally just going to use my finger to dab that on, and it will just make my skin look a little bit more glossy, a bit kind of glass-like. I'll tell you what, there's something going around on TikTok at the minute, and it is like this. It's like a balm that this guy uses on his face, and his face looks amazing. It's literally exactly the same, so this might be a nice little dupe for that. So this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed it. I was going to run off and do my hair, but I don't think I can be asked. This has took so long. My dad turned up in the middle of it, had a cup of tea. Ray is not well on the sofa, so you know, it's took me all day. Let's leave it there, shall we? I hope you like the look. I hope you learned some tips and tricks. And well done for picking, you know, the products, because I actually think they all go really lovely together. I especially love the skin and the base. I'm trying to move so you can see the glowiness of all the products. Thanks very much.